Dragon Ball is back! After so long, a new Dragon Ball show is finally out. Daima, it's finally out. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Akira Toriyama. You are phenomenal. Thank you for giving us this. Oh my god, this episode was actually a 10 out of 10. Like, guys, I'm tweaking. This episode was freaking phenomenal. Watch it. Watch it right now. Please, God, watch it. Like, I'm not a super hater, but take Super Episode 1 compared to this one, it's a freaking curb stomp. Bro, freaking Super Spirit Bomb disintegrates that episode compared to this one. Super Episode 1, bro. That's how phenomenal that show is so far. And we're only on freaking episode 1! I'm gonna be talking about so much stuff in this episode. Spoilers galore. Oh my god, there's so much here to unpack. I'm gonna be going into it. If you guys want to stay tuned for weekly updates on Daima content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. And let's get right into discussing Daima Episode 1. So we immediately start off Daima in the Demon Realm, with the two characters we saw in the trailer, Goma and Dejisu, watching the events of the Buu Saga. Now, we get a gigantic revelation right off the bat, that Dejisu is the Supreme Kai's brother. So, the Supreme Kai has a freaking brother who's a demon Supreme Kai. And as we learn right after that, that guy has a sister, Dr. Aransu, which means that Shin has a demon brother and sister. That is crazy, and oh my god, the dynamic that they're gonna have later on in the show is gonna be insane. So for the first, 10 minutes of the episode, Dejisu and Goma just watch the Buu Saga, going crazy and all the feats that everyone has, wondering if they're demons, but looking and noticing that their ears aren't pointed, so they must not be demons, which is interesting, which is something we'll discuss later. But they get amazed at all their powers, and they get equally amazed when they see that their king, King Dabura, has been killed by Majin Buu. Now, with Dabura's death, that means that the king of the demon realm is now Goma. Seeing how powerful all these people are compared to them, they realize that they won't be able to really avenge Dabura, as if they could defeat Majin Buu, they really have no chance. But since they have a freaking full-scale FBI surveillance system watching the entire universe, they're able to observe the Z-Fighters summon in Shenron to revive all those killed by Majin Vegeta's attack. And with that, they realize that there are 7 Dragon Balls on Earth, and that they're a lot smaller than the ones that they have in the Demon Realm. Yeah, the Demon Realm has Dragon Balls too. And unlike the Earth 7, the demons only have 3 Dragon Balls, with them each being guarded by 3 Tamagamis, who were created by Neva the Namekian, who is a Demon Realm Namekian. That is crazy. Only problem that I have with him so far is that he literally looks exactly like Manaito from the Moro arc. Like, put him back to back. This is literally anime first appearance Manaito. That's crazy. Why do they look the exact same? So Goma puts together this entire plot together to use the Earth's Dragon Balls to turn everyone into a child, as they feel as if they're first graders and they'll be able to defeat them easier. But besides that, we don't really have much more motivations. We get to meet Dr. Aransu, who again is Shin's sister, and evidently she managed to escape into the mortal world during the events of the Buu Saga, as we find out later, as when the group's trying to leave, that she left with Dabura when he went out getting possessed by Babidi, which means that she was around during the entire Buu Saga the whole time too. I'm very interested to see where that comes up later. We get some more lore on the Demon Realm too, finding out that the king before Dabura was Abora, Demon King Dabura's father. And there's a huge war that apparently happened in the Demon Realm, which will definitely be elaborated on later. But oh my god, we get to learn more about Dabura's family tree, and we get to find out he has a father, Abora. That is crazy. I really hope that they go more into Dabura's family tree, because if they're building up Dabura's family with his father, then maybe we can even see his sister, Toa, from the Xenoverse games. That would be crazy. So Goma has Neva the Namekian, who is like a slow, dementia-ridden Namekian, show up to help them, with them all going to leave the Demon Realm to get the Earth's Dragon Balls. And as they're going to leave, the giant weird creature, whose name I don't remember, there's a giant creature that can digitize you and transport you to the real world, which is really cool. And he asks them what universe that they want to go to, with Dejisu responding that they want to go to Universe 7, which means that this still is in the super continuity as a reference to other universes. So that's really good to know. But for everybody asking when does Daima take place, we immediately head right into the events of after the Buu Saga, with Trunks' birthday party, with Trunks being 9 years old, which shows that this is at most only 1 year after the Buu Saga, as Trunks was 8 years old in the Buu Saga, with him now just turning 9. So so this has to be a year or less than after the Boo saga. We get to see the group hang out after Boo, and it's so nice seeing everybody again. Everyone's getting along so well, and I haven't touched on it yet, but oh my god, the animation is gorgeous. I cannot describe how beautifully animated this show is. Imagine the opening of Dragon Ball Super Superhero, that cool little animation that described the events of the Android and Cell Saga. Imagine that, but 10 times better, more fluid, and the entire freaking episode. It was so gorgeous. The animators deserve all the money in the universe. This is definitely, no question about it, the best looking Dragon Ball show, and we're only 1 episode in. That's crazy. So we get some more post-Boo Saga lore, with, again, one of the biggest questions being, why is Kabuto-Shin defused? With them going in a weird direction to describe why they infused, which I'm not exactly sure if I like or not, but basically, Toriyama decided to once again change the Potara's rules. Yeah, again, I know. From what we all knew in the original Dragon Ball Z, Vegito defused because of some weird gas inside of Boo, and that was only some weird hearsay mentioned by Goku, and it wasn't ever fully confirmed. So for years we were always just like, oh, Vegito only defused because he was inside of Boo instead of being permanent. And in Super, we got the retcon that the Potara only lasts for 1 hour if you're immortal. But here, they try to do some weird jank with it again by making it so that, no, it really was the gas inside of Boo that separates them. As we find out here that Kabuto-Shin asked to be absorbed inside of Boo so that the gas inside of him could get them to defuse, and then Boo spit them back out so that way they can be 2 people again. Okay. So, yeah, apparently the gas inside of Boo is really what made Vegito defuse after all. But again, it kinda is weird because Gotenks was inside of Boo, but I mean, maybe that's because Boo's weird shell thing protected him, and so the gas didn't make him defuse right away? I don't know. It's weird. Weird stuff. So I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know if I can call it a retcon, because it's something that was established in the original show, but really wasn't, so it's a retcon of a retcon of a retcon?
Darkness within darkness, within darkness, within darkness, within...
I'm not sure. Describe in the comments below about how you feel about all the different reasons why Vegito is now defused inside of Boo. The only one to not be at Trunks' birthday party, though, is surprisingly Gohan, with Goku saying that Gohan has been being very distant lately, and that he's been going off studying by himself, not really talking to anybody since the events of Boo, which is really weird. So we're not gonna see Kid Gohan right away, which we know, as Gohan's off doing his own thing, but why? Is that some actual character conflict that we'll come up with later, with Gohan having to come to terms with his father being alive again after all these years? That would be really cool. So let's hope that Gohan can come back later into the fold and get a pretty cool character arc. But I don't know, if they really want to connect this to Super, they might not do that, as Gohan was kind of a wimp in the first few arcs, so I don't know. So as the Z Fighters were all partying, the 3 members of the Demon Realm arrive on the lookout to confront Dende and tell him that they need his Dragon Balls, with Neva the Namekian dropping an insane reveal, telling Dende that he shouldn't be surprised that they're from the Demon Realm, as Dende himself should be a demon due to his pointy ears, which means that Namekians might actually originate from the Demon Realm, and that Demon King Piccolo actually was a Demon King this entire time. That is phenomenal! So the Namekians might actually just be demons. Take that, everybody calling Piccolo a frickin' slug. He ain't no slug, he's a demon! He actually is a demon! He's been a demon his whole frickin' time! That's crazy. That is crazy to me. And Neva also shows off his phenomenal Dragon Ball usage skills by summoning the Dragon Balls to the lookout by himself while they're still stoned, because they used the Dragon Balls recently to erase everyone's memories of Boo, and he returns them from stone to normal usage and just summons Shenron, doing so before the year's even up. This guy's crazy with the freaking Dragon Ball knowledge, bro. So they summon Shenron, and they use their wish to turn everybody into first graders, except for the people who are already pretty young, and now they are babies. And that is where we leave the episode, with all of our heroes being transformed back into children. That was a crazy episode. I can't get over how much I loved it. This was a phenomenal episode. It was so great to move into stuff right after the Buu Saga, and I'm so interested to see why we're directly after the Buu Saga and not during Super or whatever. Guys, Toriyama was cooking here. Bro was going full non-stop. This writing, is this fire? I can't get over it. I'm just so excited over this episode. There were so many cool reveals. Shin having all these different demon siblings, Namekians being demons, there being Demon Realm Dragon Balls, only 3 with these super powerful guardians guarding them evidently. That is crazy. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This show's so good so far. The only thing that I think might get people is that they take 10 minutes of the episode to just recap the Buu Saga, but I didn't really mind all that much because the animation was flawless and beautiful, so that didn't bother me at all. And again, for people who haven't seen the Buu Saga in a while and want to recap on all the major things that are going to be major players in the show, I really think it was a good direction to go in. So, I don't know. I thought this was a perfect 10 out of 10 episode, and I cannot wait. And keep coming back, because I'll keep talking about it, all my thoughts, theories, stuff that's going to happen soon. So yeah, make sure to tune in every Friday, as I'll be talking about Daima. So, thank you all so much for watching, and until we meet again, see you later!